So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then. Now it's Brobby. Great defending, strong and determined. Hato. Now Colwill. Fernandez. It's a promising position. Now it's João Pedro. And that is well cleared. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Trauda. Now Sadiki. Foot in. Now it's João Pedro. And he's well positioned. Pedro Neto! He scored! Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
After 10 minutes is number 7, Pedro Neto.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Chelsea leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Fernandez. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, played through for the wide man. Now it's João Pedro. Cross goes in there. Now it's João Pedro. Aimed beyond the defence. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. João Pedro, Fernandez, lovely pass, but can he get there? Aimed at the far side, impressive jump! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Chelsea already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Played out wide, and it's Cucurella. Cucurella, João Pedro! Not the most accurate pass. Brobby. He's in a great position here. Always onto this. That's a good ball. Shoots! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Goal!
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Sunderland are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Sunderland restore parity.
Sunderland really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's through here. And the finish! And a neat finish! And again they hit the front. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Struck with genuine ferocity. The ball was there at a nice height, and he was able to hit it with great control as well.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Fernandes. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. And here's Palmer, looking for the run. Goes for a shot! And he's stuck it away. They are purring, truly purring. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Chelsea now in a position far more desirable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Chelsea heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Hato. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Chelsea have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. And it's Palmer. Now it's João Pedro. Pedro Neto. And the shot! Yes! And they're threatening to fly away here. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Number 7, Pedro Neto.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Lefebvre. Caicedo. Colwill. And Fernandes. Caicedo.
There will be
And
3
it's
minutes
Hato.
added time.
Caicedo. And Fernandes. Now it's Fernandes. And it's Caicedo. Fofana. And Cucurella. And it's Fernandes. And that is the end of the first half.
Chelsea have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team. And should that not change, they could go big from here.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess. So we're off again. Reinildo. Sunderland couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Fofana. Colwill. And it's Hato. And Fofana. Gusto. And it's Palmer.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Granit Xhaka. Lefebvre. Now it's Brobby. And it's Palmer. Driving forward. Now it's Brobby. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Gusto. And Fofana. Colwill. And it's Hato. He's shifting through the gears here. João Pedro. Great ball, and he's in here. Big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Referee's given a throw. Fernandes looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Always onto this. He's found a way through. His chance! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Sunderland certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Caicedo. Almost an hour gone. Oh, that's a key interception. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Pedro Neto, and he welcomes it in. Mukiele spots it and intercepts. Sadiki. Caicedo, looking understandably energised after his goal. Sadiki. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Succumbs to the pressure. Gusto. And Fofana. And it's Gusto. Palmer, who's set up one goal so far. Colwill. For Palmer. Distributed tidily. And it's Caicedo. That has been cut short. João Pedro. Chance for a shot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Substitution.
Chelsea with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Getting up there! That's put paid to the danger. Palmer has the space to scheme. João Pedro! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. Sunderland are looking to go forward now. Fofana. Gusto. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well played and well cleared.
Nicked it back promptly. Granit Xhaka. Oh, the ball's gone astray. And smartly reclaimed. And it's Reynildo. Granit Xhaka. Lefebvre. And it's Palmer. Nicely weighted ball. Sadiki. He's going for goal! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Substitution in progress.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Robbie. Caicedo. And Gusto. Fofana. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Gusto. And it's Palmer. Reynildo. Now Mukiele. Sadiki. Knocks it into space. Pedro Neto providing an outlet on that flank. Pedro Neto gets flagged offside. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Chelsea looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them.
Hello. Mukalle suda.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So things are underway. That's beautifully weighted. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace.
Oh, what a mistake! It's Rashford! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. A horrible blip. A moment they could well have done without.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Hello. Kamu सक्दैन तिमीसँग
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Lewandowski threads one in. That looks a good Lewandowski! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Kanan dia. Hah? भयो कता Huh? 3636 3070 1468 कवा टिम लिएर खेल्दाखेरि ढुट्टा हाल्दाखेरि धेरै हान्न पाउँदैन मलाई थाहा नि खेलिरहेको होला म त बल्ल खोलेको नि ट्युटोरियल मात्र गरेर डाइरेक्ट खेल्न आएको आफ्नै क्लब रहेछ त नि तिम्रो त नि कहाँ सक्छ त नि सबै 90 प्लस होला
Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
We're up and running then. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Guardiola looking for the run. He's a sharp little ball here. Takes a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has not gone well. Now it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Scholes! Scholes! And it's made its way to him. Played it, he leaps for it! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. And it's White. Guardiola.
In Paul Scholes, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield. One of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, simply a master of passing, Peter. His ability to know what's going on around him at any given time makes him such a clever and hugely capable danger in this team.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Huh?
Oh, just skips past his man. Look at them. And he shoots! It's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Caicedo wins the duel this time. That's a little off target. Now it's Messi. Fagioli tries to pass it through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Beckenbauer. And Vardiol. Passing nice and neat. Strong running down that left flank. Pass somewhat off target. Rice. Mendieta. Fagioli. Now it's Messi. Fagioli.
Might want to be careful there.
The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Scholes. And it's Messi. Oh, he's burst through. Tries to play it through. Aguero. Donnarumma gets his hands on it and the danger is averted.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And Messi! Madrid have their second corner now. Messi goes short. White. Big chance! Now that wasn't a bad hit by any means.
Just couldn't quite control it. Nothing wrong with the height and the contact.
Jimenez.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Aguero! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And this is Scholes, and he's managed to get free. And the finish! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
He's in a great position here. He's picked his way through. White. And a header! Oh, off the bar!
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Well time, excellent interception. And the referee has blown for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And here is the first touch of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And now he has 2. Madrid find a position of real strength now. It's Aguero! No, not quite.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
No joy this time. Mendieta. Messi going face to face with his great rival.
Huh?
And this is Aguero. Mendieta. Vardiol providing an outlet on that flank. They get a throw in.
Cambio de jugadores.
No, he's not getting past him there. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Mendieta gets across to intercept that.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Now it's Maradona. Maradona was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 98.000
Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Pass is just off target. Well, that is not... Oh, they could be caught out here! Nice interception, well timed. Serginho. And Maradona. Jimenez does well not to be outdone there. Knocks it into space. Scholes. Referee's given a throw. Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. He's been slipped through. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So could they be onto something here? Oh, that's a key interception. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Scholes. Denilson. And Scholes. Oh, good take in a good area. Fagioli. And it's Messi. And here's Aguero. And he's lost his man here. Takes the shot. That's been intercepted.
That's great.
Aguero! It's hit the upright.
आइसक्रिम फेरि खानेकुरा खोजेको
Serginho. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Aguero, it's Aguero! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Nicely weighted ball. Adams makes the interception. White. Serginho. Rice. Now it's Aguero. And it's Scholes. Fagioli looking to add to his goal. That's the throw.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Serginho. And the keeper's got it again. Donnarumma. Akanji. Looking to play him in. Adams. White.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Caicedo. Fagioli. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Mendieta. Now that looks a decent ball. In with the challenge. And that will be it. Barcelona were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. The end of the game. Reflections? Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
We're up and running then. Schlotterbeck. Now Anton works it forward. Shifted it to the flank. Gerassi, and it's made its way to him. Shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
Borussia Dortmund certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Svensson. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some...
He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Ryerson has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Anton.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. Oh, no joy this time. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Harrison. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Great ball if he can get there. He's found a way through. Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ryerson does really well to win the ball there. Gerassi, he can run onto that. He's found a way through. Where it came from.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nemecha. Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ryerson. Svensson. Now Schlotterbeck. That's a good ball. There's the shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Borussia Dortmund really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Bellingham. Svensson. Picked out brilliant. Fire! They've got to be quick to recover this.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Svensson. Played out wide. Svensson. Ball swung. There's the header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
And he skips past his man. Harrison stood his ground strongly. Svensson. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Bayer. Driving on and making good progress. Real chance! Oh, good. There's the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's there to get it away. Nofx tries one from range. Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish of true class. Half-time imminent. What a time to score! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Borussia Dortmund are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And it's half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Borussia Dortmund probably looking to come in with a bigger lead, but overall I think there's plenty for them to be happy about. They should look to carry on as they are, although a little more composure in front of goal would be perfect.
Borussia Dortmund can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Nofx is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Has a look and plays it forward. And the shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Ryerson. And Nofx. Ryerson. Now Schlotterbeck. Bellingham. Lofted in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
He's going for goal! And that's a good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Borussia Dortmund are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Tries a shot! And that is well cleared.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
He's gone for goal! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Bayer has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Lovely ball and the finish! And it's there! becoming so easy. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Number 9.
Borussia Dortmund find a position of real strength now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Borussia Dortmund have hit a quick-fire double here. Anton. And back to the goalkeeper. Svensson being hunted in packs.
Yeah, he's been a real pest on that flank, Peter, but I think life is about to get tougher.
Bellingham. Schlotterbeck. And Lemaitre. Ryerson. And he welcomes it in. Girassi. Bellingham. And the shot! Keeper's got his work done.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Engages and forces him off the ball. Lemaitre does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Ryerson. That's been slipped through. And he's undercooked that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, cracking ball. Girassi! Lacking in accuracy.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bayer threads one in. That's the keeper's ball. Schlotterbeck. Borussia Dortmund are closing in on a comfortable win. Now it's Girassi. Oh, that is a good ball to find. Chance! No, he's missed it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
It's run loose here. 5 minutes left on the clock. Bellingham. And Lemaitre. Ryerson. Tries to play it through. Bayer. Now it's Girassi. Great, goes for a shot! And no mistake. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Borussia Dortmund, after 88 minutes, is number 14.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And that's a throw-in. Schlotterbeck. Borussia Dortmund clearly now in lead preservation mode. Time added on 4 minutes. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Harrison. Ryerson. And we're done. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Girassi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Please have your entry tickets at
Many
hand,
thanks to
as
Jim,
it's time to
and with
announce
that,
today's
it
winning
is a
lottery
very
numbers.
good night to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic plays. Can he finish? Goal! Borussia Dortmund! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Borussia Dortmund gain their reward with an early goal. Bellingham. Svensson. Bellingham. Now Schlotterbeck. Anton. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Tries to pass it through. He slings. There's the header! And that's in. 2-0 and in next to no time. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
The goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund,
Borussia Dortmund are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Girassi. He has a look up. Oh, shooting chance! Throw it. Ryerson. He's a sharp little ball here. Flings in across, takes a shot! Tried the volley, but no.
Bayern really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's a decent clearance. Norwich have the chance to go the other way. Quality ball. This looks promising. Distributed tidily. Space for him to turn and look. 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Bellingham. That's Svensson. Great vision. That looks a good ball through. Nice interception, well timed.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Now it's Girassi. It's not an especially good pass, that. Stacey. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he whips it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Oh, Red, nice interception. Not the most convincing of passes. And he's quick to get rid. Bellingham. Shifted it to the flank. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, super ball. Real chance! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And now they can clear their lines. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's going for goal! Oh, he's been caught napping.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Bellingham.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
The referee has given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Punched away. And now they can spring out of defence. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Can he find the finish? He's having a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
A case now of complete control. Ball's gone out of play. Bellingham. Nofx. Anton.
2 added minutes has been
The
indicated.
pass has been well intercepted. He's being urged to shoot. Caught offside that time. Nofx. Nofx does really well to win the ball there. Well, that looks a decent ball. Always onto this. Girassi, and he's definitely onside. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Borussia Dortmund absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Borussia Dortmund, seemingly the only team to have turned up here. It is 3-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. Bayer aims beyond the defence. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Borussia Dortmund have their third corner. Norwich are looking to go forward now. Now it's Girassi. McLean. That's a sharp pass. Oh, he's not going to get any further than that. He's in a great position here. Pinches it off him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he shoots!
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Decent chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Oh, what a mistake! And a chance! And he's stuck it away! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Deftly away. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Nofx. Bayer is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Borussia Dortmund are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Borussia Dortmund have it back and can go again. Ryerson. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
That has not gone well. Stacey. Some good work on the right flank here. He's got away. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ryerson. Bellingham. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now Ryerson. That has ended up in no man's land. Norwich have opted to make another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
No, again, there's no way through. Pass somewhat off target. Passing is crisp and sharp. Stood up well to him there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now, can they get him away? Great ball if he can get there. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Anton. Not the most accurate pass. Ryerson. That pass isn't the best. Now he's off and running. Girassi looking for options for movement. That's the keeper's ball. Nice looking ball. Bullish header!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Girassi, and he's managed to get... Girassi! That's just wide. McLean. In with the challenge. Now it's Girassi. He's had a shot! And that's a tiny finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
The goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund, number 14.
And that is that. Borussia Dortmund can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Girassi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Join me in wishing our birthday boy.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.